sant leen gërëm leen bu baax a baax ci ample time bi ngeen jël rek jox ko rajo bi ba pare jox ko TV bi as well tey nag ñu ngi waxtaan ak Papa Njie we're very happy ne ñu ngi fii di waxtaan ak moom Star TV ak Star FM radio sant ko gërëm ko bu baax a baax as well ci ample time bi nga xam ne moom la jël rek jox ko rajo bi ak télé bi pour ñu waxtaan ak doomi Gambia since nag the mayoral elections ba léegi waxtaan ak Papa Njie time amut ba pare foog naa bii dina nekk first exclusive interview am bi nga xam ne dina ko am so sant ko gërëm ko bu baax a baax Papa thank you very much ci time boo jël rek jox ñu ko.
Assalamualaikum, Pa. It's good to be back. Di njëkk a wax congratulations to Star TV. Foog naa bi la suma first time opportunity pour use medium bi pour wax Gambian si di la ndokkal tam di ko ne keep up the good job and the new all Gambians to di leen wax ne depuis election bu mu jeexee nag I have not had a chance pour ñu waxtaan nit ñi bala alhamdulilah rabbil alamin ñëwaat na dooraat naa politics.
Papa, election bu passé mayoral, it was historic in every sense of the word, to be really honest. Ñun ñëpp we were in the battle to be in the history books. Ñun ñëpp rightfully so we are in the history books si suñ participation ak yu demee noonu lan mooy sa reaction ci mayoral results bi ak election bi in general the whole process.
Thank you very much Pa Panderi. Di njëkk a wax ne rek sama supporters thank you very much. We came ñu liggéey ñu def suñu kàttan yàlla dogal we came out third and man we came out third ak win because soo xoolee man bu ma dooree campagne mi am na fu ma ko dooree ma dem ba si digga mu des 2 months rek yàlla def ne ma génn si ñoom because am na ay sarta ñu xam ne waroon nañ ko defuñ ko 2 months la am pour campagne within 2 months alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin I came out third. Te am na political party su fi nekkoon for over 22 years Mayoral leen so di delloo njukkal bi to the KMC populace di leen wax jërëjëf vision bu ma am foog naa gaa understand nañ ko gëm nañ ko so basically di leen wax ne jërëjëf.
Papa ñu ñëw nag dugg ci the political life some weeks ago announced on nañ ne Papa Njie finally mi ngi PPP pour confirm ko rek finally yaa ngi PPP story bu ñu report ndax dëgg la.
PPP is the first political party in Gambia, or among the first political party after independence. Depuis bu ma jeexalee campagne bi dama toog analyse political parties yëpp ma xool ban parti laay mën a dem def maximum impact and ma xool gestuwaat ma xam ne PPP is the party nga xam ne foofu la suma papa yi nekkoon foofu la suma nit ñi nekkoon foofu la ñi nga xam ne I looked up to them bu ma nekkee xale foofu lañ nekkoon ma decide go back there as a member.
As a member right now ndax something is on the cards pour nga nekk di flag bearer because political analysis ñëpp ñu ngi analyse the point to that position ne Papa Njie mooy lead PPP in the future ndax loolu is not on the cards yet.
lu ma gën a tax ma jóg léegi nii dama ñu PPP ñu seen naka lañ ko déclaré ñëpp xam ne 22 years or over 22 years PPP was almost dead dafa soxla ay youth yu nga xam ne dañoo ñëw back xool structure parti bi ñu dekkal ko waat am na benn interview bu ma def benn discours moo ma defoon si one of the meetings dama ne PPP kilifa yu fa nekk ñoo ñëwee reeni guy bi te reen bi nag soo demee ba week da nga sol ay ndaw ñu nga xam ne dañoo ñoo nekkan ndox bi sooti ko si ndox si ren bi su ko ren bi jugaat te ñun youth si ñu ñoo ren boobu ñu ñoo am ndox boobu pour ñu déclarer PPP te maa ngi encourage everybody ko nga xam ne youth young ma passé nga te nga gëm ne political intervention sa right la nga ñëw nga join PPP ñu seet naka la ñu développer political party bi am na lu ma dee bëgg a discuss nit ñi rek na opposition dafa important in a political atmosphere opposition du ne rek da ngaa ñëw criticize ba pa joxe recommendation because at the end of the day su yoon bi baaxee yoon yi ñëpp la ok su government jalgatee nga dem wax government ne jalgati nga ni nga ko war a defee su rectify the benefit of everybody so politics il faut ñu change the way we do politics te man foog naa ne the mayoral election gave everybody an example how politics should be done man musuma dem plateforme di saaga nit musuma dem plateforme di incite violence dama ree dem di wax ne lii lay suma agenda and this is what I want to do. Okay, and those agenda tamit are very very specific, very simple. Gis nga dañu war a bàyyi di wax wa ci mag wax ju rëy in politics. We have to go back to the drawing boards. We have to start talking about the simple problems. The problems soo ko dunditee doo ko mën a solve. Understand? Waaye dina ñëw si kanam gën a discuss some of those ideologies that I have.
Wow, okay. PPP, you come back to the party, Papa. Sa intention la pour nga nekk party leader bi, the flag bearer bi, that was offered to you. Naka la arrangements yi ñëwee ba nga dem PPP, yaa decide pour walk into the party or the party ñoo la invite pour nga ñëw?
Every politician, you must have a vision. You must have a dream. Doom bu góor or jigéen or person in general, so amut a vision rek doo musa move forward. For nga am ambition and fii laa bëgg a dem in the future. But for now, I'm a member. For now, dama ñëw jël suma skill sets yu ma xam ne yàlla jox na ma ko ma ñu restructure party bi su ko defee ñu mën a compete effectively in the next general elections. After the election nag, a lot of parties have approached me and that they want us to work. And I looked at the pros and cons. And I looked at party bi nga xam ne mën naa faa dem am fa maximum impact. And I felt my PPP. Sometimes as leader, you have to take those decisions. And sometimes might not be the benefit of everybody, but the benefit of the general public is greater than the benefit of the few. You take the decision. The decision my impact is most effective. Suma demee PPP. Te alhamdulillah maa ngi PPP.
Wow, Papa ñu ñëw ci lu important. Ana ñoo doon bokkaloon pour ngeen boole together synergize pour mayoral elections bi ndax ñoom tam they are part of you pour ngeen join PPP ndax ñoom yéen seen story foofu rek la am.
No story bi amu foofu noonu man am na ba ma décidé ne dama dem PPP. I had a series of meetings with people that I worked with. And ma leen leeral ne starting a campaign be together. And now we're family. Politics comes and goes. And me going to PPP does not mean that we no longer a family. So ma buggee toppa ding ma toppa. So ma buggee toppa nag we're still family. I have a vision and that's the vision. So ñu nga xam ne ñoo ko start on door. Some of them they are with us and some of them they say that they're waiting a little bit. Then after they'll decide on what to do. But alhamdulillah, loolu mooy the right of the individual. Lu bonoon kay mooy ne soo toogee wax leen ko. waaw soo leen ko waxee nag nga jox leen information ne di nga bëgg a def nga jox leen reasons lu tax nga bëgg a dem to a political party and foog naa gars yi respect nañ suma reasons yooyu noonu waaye nag the people that are targeted most mooy suma grassroots supporters yi maa ngi dem di wax ak ñoom explain naa leen some of them accept nañ ko some of them they want us to give them time but it's a process. It's a process that yow doo yow as a leader warloo foog ne rek yow loo war a lan la nit ñi war a def. Il faut nga jox na reasons ba mu doon jóg tamit ñu 4 nit rek a jógoon man sànq ba mu doon designé dama bëggoon nekk mayoral candidate ay 4 nit rek a toogoon waxtaan discuss ko and ñu jóg first few days su nemee knock on the doors they would not listen to me but I kept on talking about man lan laa bëgga ba pare maa ngi emphasize ne anybody who xam ne dafa bëgg a nekk a leader or bëgg a nekk a leader in Gambia be it in political leader be it in office environment wherever foog ñu xool sa track record dafa important parce que that's the only way nga xam ne da ngaa judge nit ki nga ne xëy na kii am na track record bu correct xëy na léegi dina mën a deliver waaye su amutee track record ban base lañ ñaa judge you cannot so the track record nag nit ñi ñoo ko war a xool ñu judge ko the leaders that they want to make them lead.
Wow, okay. Papa, why not UDP? Because yaa ngi nekkoon foofu ci mayoral ak yu demee noonu. Why not pour nga decide to go to UDP rather than PPP la xew ndax fracas bu xewoon moo just end your story with the United Democratic Party.
yaa ngi maa saxut loo sax gis nga nag man leena du ma dee bëgg a go back to lu xewoon man dama gëm ne in every single political party there should be a structure, there should be a procedure nga xam dañ ko war a follow even if it's going to be a detriment to a group of people But as long as the procedures were laid out clearly and everybody accepted it, we should follow those procedures. And dama feel na rek we've gone to a point ba nga xam ne so ideological differences are so great that I cannot go back to that political party. I wish them good. I wish them well, because most of my supporters are from UDP, and they're still with me. So political ideology no change, and dama gëm ne rek I have better chance of impacting my ideas and skill set at a different party than UDP.
Wow, Mayoral bi nak you were in for it really. What would have happened if you win nga Mayoral bi? Would you still go to PPP, or it could have been a different story?
Man nak gor la suma nekkoon UDP ba win under the ticket of UDP, I'll stay there and I continue to do what I told them that I was going to do. Man dama leen waxoon si some of our meetings the mayoral election just a test. We should be looking at 2021. We should look at how to bring people together. So xoolee si campaign bi dama daan advocate for that. I'm a unifier. I'm trying to bring people together. I'm trying to bring people together, not on tribe, not on religion, but on ideas, on beliefs, on a vision. And that philosophy I'm on while I was at the UDP is what I'm continuing now. Our differences are greater within the UDP party than with PPP. So now I'm with PPP, and I want us to concentrate on how to make PPP great again, and how to make it great in such a way that the governments, once they vote us into power in 2021, we will be able to impact the developments that we need. We will be able to instill a structure of democracy, a structure whereby people who merit to be promoted, people who are merited to get into the different jobs, get it. Not because ki daf ma campagnal or ki suma mbokk la or ki suma xarit la. No, we have to have a structure. Those who deserve to get into the different offices, they get into it. And one of the things I will be very, very much promoting during our next campaign is the civil service. We have to reform them. We have to give them the right salary for them to deliver. We have to re-educate them in such a way that they know that they are civil servants. They are servants of the people, not for any political party. Those who could have Gambia will move forward.
Okay, Papa. Mayoral bi nak yàlla def Mr. Bensouda moo ko win am na 100 days plus looy assessé Bensouda after the 100 days.
gis nga politics dafa soxla during your campaign nga wax nit ñi digga moo tax man all along I was talking about the simple messages nga xam ne su ma demee within 3 months we're able to implement them. And he made a lot of big promises, and I don't know whether he has achieved them or he's in the process of achieving them. But the way things are now, he's a bit he's lacking. He's really lacking. And immediately after the election, mayor election, I would have called all the other candidates and said, "Now listen, let's come and work. So we're going to KMC more tangajoko. Let's come and work. You have some beautiful plans. And I had some of your plans. How can we impact that in KMC? Simple. KMC mo ñu tax a jóg. Waaw man su fekkee ne moom politique moo tax mu jóg, then that's what he did. Loolu la def léegi mu shun all the other mayor candidates. No. Man dama waxoon si ma interview bi ne midnight after the election, I'm no more politician. I'm a development worker. And one of the things I was going to bring was that all the candidates that stood is together. We form a council or committee somewhere. Every three months we sit and discuss. Because we all have some ideas. We all have projects that we think we can implement easily. So life would have been a little bit more easier for him and for the residents of KMC. Well, unfortunately, your own way of doing things, and he decided to go the other path. Man nak kolumako, but what I did, which I think every person who loses the election is to go on social media and congratulate him and tell him and wish him all the best. That's what I did, and that's the end.
Oh, Papa, ñu ñëw nag ci yow léegi being a full-time politician like any other politician. Few weeks or few months you make decision. Naka wait bi ak of course naka job bi as a politician.
The life of a politician is very complicated because now you have to, yeah, sorry. Well, muna la ka source extra whole tamit de dama la wax rek de legi life of politician dafa complicated tuuti because legi public figure nga looy wax looy fooy dem ak nooy behavior dafa important ak ba pare tamit nit ñi la ñaa yaakaar léegi so loolu moom something nga xam ne dama war a adjust te tamit political life nag dafa soxla always ngay xool environment bi said what can I do to help my people, what can I do to help the people that I live next to. So loolu is something that nga xam ne I have to get used to, but daf ma also motivate more ne il faut ma def dara pour suma pour people nga xam ne ñoo ma initially votal mooy suma KMC residency. am na ay projects nga xam ne I'm still working on them te xam nga léegi da nga am vision waaye yàlla moo ko bring into fruition, and once those projects are realized then I'll come back out and talk to people ne lii laa bëgg a def, but for now I'm more concerned about restructuring the structures. Naka la ñoo restructure, naka la ñoo make sure ne the people that voted for you are satisfied. And also now it's not about just KMC, it's the whole of Gambia. Every small talk what are the things that we need to do? How do we better improve it? Mange note down. I'm going to experts, talking to them, like education. Them now see some of the experts and say, okay, people saying education has a problem. What's the problem? And they have connected and his own perspective of the problems. And my ambient philosophy, which is very, very, I think we have to start thinking about it. Let's start with the simple things. Gambia, we have abundance of fish. Wow, supposedly, because the is overfished. We're good in tourism. We're good in financial services. Those things that we're good at, why can't we invest more in that? Why can't we have structure being that we invest more in the structures rather than creating new things? Why can't we try to develop our export sector? Because so they create employment, they create jobs, they create foreign currency. It's very, very scarce these days. And if you have enough foreign currency, and then the private sector knows that there's enough foreign currency in the system, then they'll start predicting. And a businessman, that's what they predict a lot. Mom su gisee ne man foreign currency bi dafa fluctuate every 3 months. Mom su isee good semi dafa calculate those fluctuations in the next 6 months or 1 year. Mu peg price am bu foofu noonu parce que businessman du dee bu ko daanu. So su ko defee nag bagage bu nga xam ne $10 la ko war a jaay na ko jaay $30 just in case su soxlee foreign currency later on du daanu. But ñoom suñ xamee ne for the next 1 year dollar bi or the international trading currency is about $10 or $11 next 1 year or 6 months or 12 months. Then you door the deficit calculations. You know, okay, I don't need a 100% margin. I just need 20% margin because then you got turnover. Understand? So those are some of the small things that we have to look at. Okay, and once there's predictability in the economy, once that nini hamne, okay. Man léegi mun naa jaay suma bagage bi si $10 $5 instead of $30 ma am turnover keneen ki jaay $30 kenn du dem si moom tan da ngaa gis koo flip parce que nit ñi dañ ko ñëw ci na use business am bi su ko defee mun a door di am profit mun am turnover waaye su fekkee ne kii xam na ne moom in next 1 year I don't know the fluctuation of the foreign currency daf koy peg high. Okay, xëy na moom moo am muscle bi so yeneen small business mi they cannot survive ñoom dañoo génna so moom mi am muscle bi daf ko pick at that high price so loolu il faut ñu xoolaat ko and in the olden days, Gambia used to re-export a lot. So Gambia is $100 of goods. How many 60% of it was re-exported again. Hard foreign currency. So those small things were doing good in the old days. You analyze ko. And well, anyway, I have other things that I want to discuss, but let's keep going.
Okay, yan problems nga identify right now, and of course, no gisee nguur gi.
Okay, nguur bi mom, they have a lot to do. They're more of a reaction than proactive. So gisee ma wax lolu gis na incidents, several incidents nga xamne dañu xambe problème bi xew ñu door a react. te loolu doo mën a manage nguur noonu il faut nga nekk proactif il faut nga predict ne lii mu ngee ñoo xew si dañ nga door di ko saafara balaa moo jot si mayoral campaign maa ngi doon wax communication is very important il faut ñu communicate doo xaar ba problème mi xew nga door a communicate parce que nit ñoo ne woon ñii dañu jàpp dof yow you have your intelligence officers you have the security apparatus you have your experts. You want to predict that this is what's going to happen. Then they advise you accordingly, and you work on those things. Don't wait. Being if I'm problem, don't react on it. It doesn't work. So you spend your whole 3 years, 5 years, whatever time it is, to react. The amount of time for ligi, and the opposition will use that. The opposition then you try to bring that down. So definitely the ligi, then you gain a work. The more you want, the more you la damage. So it's about time we start to be proactive. It's about time you plan. Plan, the national development plan, Bob is too ambitious, too big. Let's have simple plans. Let's say, okay, in the next 3 years, Namabuga build 300 kilometers of road. Every year now build 100 kilometers. Nga budget, how much does it cost to build 100 kilometers of road? Okay? In the next 3 years, 5 years, Namabuga 500 feeder roads. Nga Costco. Then we know the real cost of the interventions. Legi, garap. Every year, then you saw maybe $1 billion worth of medicine. Nga budget ko. From at the beginning of the year, nga dem nga pre-ko ko. Nga jina ko nga digol ko sa system bi. But so ko dugale tamit there are issues that is a problem. Because I'm a doctor. I have my private clinic. Understand? I'm not saying that doing that, but hell of day now. Parce que da nga dem su lopitaan nga garab amut. Demal si pharmacie bale o demal si lopitaan bale ben. So fa demee nag garab bang fa. Nga loolu yëpp dafa attan nit ñi seen xel ñaaw. So those measures should also be put in place. Understand? You prevent the siphoning of medicine from one area to another. So gisee nit ñi tamit léegi the new rate of these unscrupulous activities that the salaries are not good. Your police bi nga xam ne yaa ngi earn $1,500 every month, and food basket with the value of the food basket is more than $3,000. Because ko yàlla dimbale dafa sàcca, dafa bribe, dafa corrupt, and that's the job of the economists. Il faut ñu hold the food basket. Food basket mooy cost of rice, cost of diwlin, the simple food basket ñaata la moo cost. So how many it cost $3,000? Then we look at ways of making sure that the minimum wage is $3,000. And then you start working. But we have to reduce taxes. Tax economy must develop the country. Because it's so tax system, of course, the private sector will just add on to the cost of goods. And that's the job of the economists. Ñu xoolaat naka la ñu reduce taxes. Su ko defee ñu boost growth internally. You said yan products la ñu am an abundance in Gambia. You add value, you export ko. Parce que foreign currency baa ngee ñëw. Job employment creation baa ngee ñëw. We have the GAIPA. Why can't GAIPA just focus on working on sectors nga xam ne we're good at it? Fisheries, agriculture, horticulture, adding value. Gambia can today become a commercial center, a financial center in West Africa. I was in Gypsa some 20 years ago. Gambia could become a financial center if we just tweeted a little bit of on our regulations. Banks and Switzerland, amuñ dara. dañ gis opportunity. That's a trust. That's cost of transaction within Switzerland dafa cheap. And they start using that. Everybody saves that money in Switzerland. Why can't we have the same in Gambia? Stability bank fee. Understand, guys? We have Gambians who are very intelligent. Our financial sector is very, very, the young people are very educated. They don't have an accent. Okay? Time difference is an advantage. So all those things are small things that if we tweak it a little bit, employment creation now, will people start saving their money in Gambia, okay? And it becomes a financial hub. So if you make a financial hub, the airport will be developed by force. The tourism sector will be developed. The medical sector will develop. You have to create other add-ons. So, like I said, whoever wants to lead Gambia should have a vision. And you don't find a good vision, but so go you work towards that. Bula can distract. So you're distracted, then I'll do the answer. Like the reaction process dinga do di tontu wante ñi so liggéey bo wara dafa ko def li la gom dama bëgg create 300 kilometers of road every 3 years dama bëgg 50 hospital but man by Gambians I want to danko wax mu leer ci budget bi dama mënuma gom yow nit ñi ngi dem ñoo defend seen budget 3 years ago budget ba nga xamne spend nga ko 3 years ago nga ko ñu defend légui ni what's the use budget bi da nga wara submit sa budget annually da nga defal ko annually. Because the mistakes, so I made mistake for food, then you can rectify it. That's what happens in the West. So budget annual budget and quarter def. People has to pay real budget. The estimates no. This year 5 need more travel from my department overseas training, and this is the cost of it. And these are the times. Then simple. I mean, when I was working at the American Embassy, every single thing is budgeted. And then you have another extra budget, just in case we have extra inflows of money. So whatever, like every annually, department ñata nit ay travel, ñata nit ay wara dem pension, ñata wara. So whatever, it's easy to manage. Why don't I'm going to give 40% of the budget to go to health. What about 40% if that's not enough? Or what about if that's too much? So So those are some of the things that I think I will be talking to within our party, and those are some of the things as we evolve as a political party. So those are some of the things we will fine-tune and come out to the Gambian public and talk about it.
What's up, brother, President Adam?
I would rather, because this is a political forum, I would rather not talk about what I do with my brother, that Manko Deg and Dedegomoko. Okay.
Okay. What would you advise President Barrow for this 3 or 5 years issue? Because OJ bi nga xamne mu ngi sen parti bi bokk ci coalition bi PPP mom wax na ay yoon ne mom 3 years su jotté dal na genn ne Gambian si man fi la am ak yeen. What would you advise President Barrow on the 3-5 years issue? Because debate it seems like it will never go.
Yeah. There are 2 things I would need to clarify. My own stand as an individual, and I'll talk about it in a bit. But the brother that I know, the President Barrow, he's a man of bloom water for def. He's a man of so you say GRT's interview in boom just toge. Mane mom dafa dafa yewa diga di waxkati diga la te yagana di liggéey mom xam naa ne waxkati diga la. So man lu ma ko advice rek, let him sit with his conscience. Mu seet what's the best interest of the country. Then based on the decision, what's the best interest of the country? Then nit ñoo ko votal. Mu votalu boppam de. Mu war naa xam ne a month before the coalition made him a flag bearer, nobody knew him. Well, his family members ak ñum doon liggéey rek. People voted him because of the trust they have in him. People voted him because the campaign messages that he went and used that as during his campaign. So for me, I'll just tell him that, sit down, nobody should tell you what you need to do. You're the president. Look at the interests of the country. If you think personally, 3 years is 3 years, then do it. If you think that 5 years, the Constitution allows you to go for 5 years, then make the decision. But consciously, ban moy right one be. I cannot tell you, but you have to decide for yourself. It's very, very important. A lot of people have their hope on you. A lot of people listen to you. A lot of people are expecting you to do the right thing. And as a brother, I think do the right thing. And which one is the right thing is up to you. You have to decide.
Wow, PPP nak yéen fi nekkoon for 30 years in government. Lu tax nit ñu war a uluwaat PPP ñëw support the party again? Because for 30 years yéen fi nekk some people blame them for lack of infrastructural development ak yu demee noonu ba Yaya Jammeh ñëw offer Gambians infrastructural development bi nga xam ne yéen seen government bi offu ko nit ñi lu tax nit ñu war a come back to PPP because ñu ñëpp xam nañ ne number bu nekkoon PPP during the early 70s ak 80s nekkaatu fa.
Okay, thank you very much, Panderi. Gis nga lu nekk da nga xool in perspective. Right after independence, yan structures fi nekkoon bala Yaya Jammeh di ñëw. You cannot say amuñu structures yu fi nekkutoon. There were certain structures that yu fi nekkoon. But I'm not going to say every single party is perfect. Okay? So PPP had their own faults, but they also had a lot of good things. I'm not the right person to tell you exactly yan good things and def, but a lot of good things that have def nañ ko. There were enough high schools in Gambia that some of us went through. Okay, the GPMB was created by them. Understand? The police stations were built by them. So there are a lot of things that they did. But Anka Party Buneka, if you stay too long in power, that's bound to be discord in the party. That's bound to be complacency. So complacency in Bobuno more led to the coup d'etat of 1994. Okay, but we've learned our lessons. Now you have young people who are very, very dynamic, who are very innovative, coming back to take over the party. The party na nini ñoko dundal. Te nini moy ñun ñu ñoo ñëwaat pour dekkal party bi. And pour explain leadership is a generational issue la. Leadership fonge ma generational, xam naka la ñoro generational living la. It's like ñoo bokkal generation. Jamono yene de mëna leadante. So bokkute nit ñi jamono da ko mën a lead parce que bàyyi bari léegi understand luy computer bàyyi bari am na yu nga xam ne da modern technology nga xam ne mënu understand ñu ko understand nga so yoolu so understand those generation issues doo mën a lead ñun nag in the next 10-20 years will become obsolete because am na technology yi nga xam ne suñu doom yi ñu ko jëfandikoo léegi in the next 15-20 years we cannot use it so leadership is generational. So foog ni ñu understand loolu ne generation leadership lañu soxla nga xam ne yéen a bokk jamono yéen a bokk gis-gis su ko defee ngeen mën a liggéey ngeen mën a dimbalante man soo xoolee léegi man suma generation a lot of people are in different positions léegi jàng nañ am nañ experience bi understand nga and now they want to give back to the country xam nga pour ma wax ak ñëw dafa yomba daan ko nga xam ne paa bu nga xam ne mu ngi 70 years old or 72 years old ma bëgg ko nga xam ne mu ngi 45 50 bokkuñ xalaat so yaa ngay wax man sax man du ma understand yow loo bëgg so il faut government to understand loolu it's not just about he was a good leader some 20 years ago so dañoo continue di ko support lu dafa fi dee jeex yow def nga sa liggéey even so defoon yooni Gambie bi yëpp ak goal after the 2 years two term limits da nga war a dem parce que after 2 terms rek generation change dafa am. And what I've noticed also is that most political parties don't get a backup plan, don't get groom. If you do the groom, successors. What I leadership should them be maggot or mu favor or mu direct, that's a vacuum. And vacuum more create internal problems. So as political parties, we have to start looking at that. Learn do the groom. And some of somebody will step in simply.
Mamadou Sabally nag muy woon sa campagne bi as well. Moom tam waxtaan nga moom.
Unfortunately, I have not had a chance to talk to him, waaye xam nga ko suma body mu kala kooku moom he's a smart guy. And but I'll engage him, I'll talk to him, and then I'll tell him what I've done. xam naa dégg na ko nag maa ngi jégalu which waroon na ko wax nag, but I tried on several occasions I could not get him, but that's not the excuse. But gaal bi daal gaal yi ñëpp la te gaal bi door na di sail te gaal bi nga xam ne su dooree di sail rek everybody has a right to jump on board su fekkee Gambie moo tax nga jóg.
Former President Jawara mit nga ko ngi waxtaan ngeen on this issue.
No, mitanguma ko. Xam nga ma new entrant la rek, and I'm just a member. Why would I go and meet him as an individual? Once we have the Congress and positions are given, then we'll go and meet him. Why not? He was a very close friend of my family, and I'm sure I'm part of the party. And when the right time comes, definitely we'll go and talk to him.
Oje, what role la play in bringing you to the party?
Panderi, di gas. Oje suma koto la nak, parce que right through the campaign, mu ngi doon advice, mayoral election mu ngi doon advice, di ma jox tips, but not only him. Kudos also go to the NCP people. Definitely, they were with me through the campaign. So, I was fortunate enough to have a lot of people from different parties. I'm traditional, and don't support independent candidate, and they were advising me. So the kudos goes to all of them. Not OJ, but everybody can have money. Magna, you're going to be in a political party, no support. Even APRC, I had some people who were like 6 Maggie, they were supporting me. I didn't come out as the winner, but to me, we are winners.
Wanda number was score 8,000 plus surprise nala. Some analysts were predicting a much more higher number, especially during the last days. Being a lot of people come rally behind you. Not surprised nala number.
Number be surprised na because I was estimating that I was gonna go around the bracket of about 20,000 to 25,000. Why hanga politika mel nonu yo lore predict lu re xew du ne nek ben man nak I don't want to dwell on lu xew. There were a lot of irregularities, there were a lot of issues that I was not happy with, but then small complainer dañu na am a sore loser te ku xam Papa Njie na xam na Papa is a fighter. Man, I don't talk about it. Okay, I move forward. Okay, but I've learned a lot from the mayoral election, and I'll do it differently. Definitely, I'll do it differently. But I think we contributed, not only Papa Njie and his team, but the media houses, the other mayoral candidate. We contributed in making history in the Gambia. It was one of the most hotly contested mayoral election ever, and we raised the bar. Politics will never be the same again. I'm going to be the political leader of my party. No, you come, talk to people, you debate, tell people what are your visions. People go into your history and scrutinize your track record. We have to do it. We have to do it. We, as meaning all of us. The media houses have to do it. Civil society must do it. The voters, they must do it. And you have to come out and show people that you can lead. That's very, very important. And a leader should be bold. A leader should be somebody who has not to make a decision. Stick by it. I remember the day I decided I will be quitting from UDP. All my supporters were crying. Some of them were even fainting. They said, no, don't make hey. Leader nga gum sa bopa. Even so, I'm a better vote, sir. It's my sweat. And a lot of people respected me for that. And alhamdulillah, I'm still in politics. If I had taken the other route, do my talk time, because I will not be relevant. Because after some time for primary, I lose, man mabuga wa ken mat fale. Then you know so loser la. Hamna some mbokk bari bu ko UDP gaay ñu ma sona nak gaay ne man sulu saji mala wax nañu bari ma politique mel nonu nak. Okay, man su ma la gisee even léegi sax ma dem ak ñoom di waxtaan ak ñoom pour wax ne leen politique is gone. Okay, now it's about development, and I'm coming back, and I'm back again, and naa la ñigal naa la yëngal bu baax a baax naa yëngal Gambia again inshallah. The PPP party is back here to stay, and we have a good structure which will just need to harness a little bit, and it will be relevant again inshallah.
Asan Martin Tami wants a campaign team be finally. Montam is aware of this?
Asan Martin hangamo lawyer. So mom, he has his legal practice that he has to do, but I did tell him that of my intention, and he gave me his blessing. But he's more of a legal person, and he wants to concentrate on the legal aspect of the constitution. And Manko wish all the best, because that also is very important. Legal document be legal constitution be sunko developed, we're gonna have problems. Constitution sunko developed, we're gonna have problems. The second round of voting is a must. Diaspora voting is a must. And there are some other small legal issues that we have to change. And then with that being, should only change it, then we are truly a democratic country whereby people will be confident to go out and talk about that agenda and know that nobody's going to actually come back and say, okay, this law says you cannot do this.
Well, on a scale to 10, like Lloyd President Adam Barrow, in terms of score ci wàllum development economy and security, because ñetti bunta yi nekk na a very important bunta, and you as the politician Papa war nga mun a throw your opinion on this security, on the issue of the economy and development.
For now, I would not give him more than 5, less than 5, honestly, because all ñetti areas yoo wax ni there's a lot of work to be done, and now my voters don't have the patience. I'm on time for na balan mail be 5 years mu jeex you are assess. No, you assess every single day. Okay, so I will give him less than 5 on all these other sectors, all the sectors as you mentioned, security be, economy be, development. I'll give him 5. Development maybe, well, actually all of them under 5.
Papa, PPP amla nak sen bor it's already a plus because of number bi nga xamne mom nga indi ci campaign bi ci election process bi. What more do you think that you have to offer PPP? Again, what would be your first idea boy jai PPP and the people to come and join the party? PPP definitely dañ soxla youth si.
PPP what I'll give them is my honest opinion. Bobu mom na len diga bi. I'm there to work for the people, for the vote, for the supporters of PPP, but for the Gambian also. I'll be frank. I'll be very innovative in how to reach out to people. There are some engagements with the young people, and it's proven to be very good. Okay. The first thing we need to look at PPP is we have to align all our party constitution with the constitution of the Gambia. And I think all political parties should align the constitution with the political party, with the constitution of the Gambia, in terms of term limits for leaders, in terms of describing different positions, in terms of how voting is done, in terms of how representation is done. It's very, very important. So Buge lead, now door the lead from your party and give good examples. You cannot be a leader for life. And most political parties, that's what's in the constitution. You're there for three terms, 2 terms, whatever it is, then you go. You're no more relevant. Understand? Then you can be honorary president. Okay? We have to look at those things. And those are some of the things I will look at, we will look at some of my opportunity to go through the constitution.
Wow, lo am pour wax ñi nga xamne ñu ne PPP dal parti bu ndaw la.
Non du parti bu ndaw lu ñëw ne parti bi dafa dé. PPP mo ken du ñëma ñax ne PPP parti bu ndaw la. Turi PPP mom foko waxe rek di nga am 1 or 2 people in the house nga xamne xam nañ ko. Parti bi mom dafa dem ba di dé because for 22 years ya jama la ko suppress. Understand? And most of the active members were no more active. Just a few people were active, right? So now, alhamdulillah, I give kudos to those people who kept the party alive. Now it's our turn to bring it back to life.
Papa, ñu ñëw nak ci something very important. It's a relationship with other parties, because si mayoral bi am nga contact with so many parties te wax nga ko fi ne am na parti yu la contact yan parti ñoo la contact pour nga ñëw on board.
Bobu I would rather not talk about it. I party Gambia in Bariwul. So most of them contacted me through a proxy or directly. Man, I want to be the well, I'm not the party leader now, but my vision is we want to be unified. We want to unify, to be a unifier in a sense that once we go into power, we want to be able to work with all the other political parties. If there's a need for a coalition, we want all of us to come together and work. Okay, and in the next presidential election, it's only a coalition that can win and even rule the country. Because no single party will get 51%. Bobo is not possible.
Well, Papa, dugal ñu fofu non sax because political analysis as well dañ gëm ne single party dominance jeex na Gambia. Are you on that boat?
Oh yes, definitely. So Hole, most Gambians traditionally they vote on tribal lines. They vote on Kilaham. Okay, so Hole even lolu sa nga whole structure si, nga whole percentages. No single party will get the 51%. The maximum they might get is 30%, 35%. Maximum. Party bung hamna na ko mën am 30%. Okay, and now it's up to us not to start creating bridges for tomorrow. We can merge and form a coalition. Okay, and I think we've learned a lot from this our current coalition government, that in a coalition that we need to have clear guidelines, clear rules, clear objectives on how selection is done, how firing is done, how we move forward. And it's all a learning process. Gambia go into a coalition format, successful, and this is the first time, and people are taking note. So next time you go into a coalition agreement or alliance, everything will be a lot clearer, and hopefully we will be able to use that to better develop the country.
Papa, do you have ambition? Ndax am nga buga bi pour nekk président réew mi jamono ji?
Pa pour lo fatel man luma buga legi. I want to be part of those people who would make history again by making PPP great again. If the time comes and it's right, and people need me to be their leader, then I'll do it. But for now, that's not my priority. My priority is to go and contribute to the development of PPP.
So right now, affaire president ya nekut sax bofa bi.
I didn't say that. Dama len rek fu nek dama buga dem contribute develop PPP ba nga xamna ne we are there and ready to compete for the next presidential election.
Okay, Papa, finally, ñu bàyyi la xam nañ ne by now a lot of people are watching and listening StarTV ak Star FM radio sant la gërëm la yow tamit bu baax a baax ci ample time bi nga jël rek jox ko rajo bi since mayoral election bi mooy first exclusive interview Papa sant naa la bu baax a baax mayoral bi nag comme ni ma ko waxee history la and we are very proud ne ñun ñëpp we are all part of the history, at least history books yi nañ ñu remember for the right reasons, maybe for the wrong reasons, but we are part of the history. Papa, one message bo am pour the government, supporters of the PPP and people ñu nga xam ne ñu ngi laa déglu by now.
Thank you very much. Firstly, no, any government is never complete without a strong opposition. Government, please continue to listen to the opposition. They will have some good ideas, but also the opposition, make sure that when you criticize, also come up with recommendations. Don't want to leave back with recommendations, because at the end of the day, Gambia munyu tahajuk, development of Gambia munyu tahajuk. The man personally, man Gambia development bumama tahajuk. Di wax suma supporters nak vision buma amon ci mayoral election bi, vision bobu lay continue coming with to develop PPP. Di len wax ne nak PPP waaw xalon na ñoo week, but young people ñew nañ légui pour dekkalwaat ko, and we are here to stay, and come support us, and come listen to our agenda, come be part of history in the making again, and then we'll develop this once great party. They also encourage the government, we should not be reactionary. we should be proactive in a sense that we have the experts, the people around you. Issues should be dealt with not after it has become a problem or a challenge. Look at it, know it's a problem, and work on it. Because at the end of the day, if Gambia is stable, we're all happy. And if we're all happy, then developments will come in and investors will come in. But let's do the simple things first. The simple things we should do first. Once we do those simple things, the rest will come. And if you're given a mandate, make sure that you deliver on your mandate and not on the political mandate of your party, but the mandate of the people that voted you in. It's very, very important. On that note, I just want to say that the media is doing a great job. They should continue to do a great job because we need the media houses to keep us politicians on a leash. So if we are always aware that somebody potentially is somewhere around, listen to what we say, and they will always make sure that they report what we say and report it fairly and accurately, and challenge some of our views that we have on developing the nation. Thank you very much.